welcome back to Y'all Gaming, the only show on the internet that asks, "Are y'all gaming?" And now we're live.
Welcome
Okay.
back to Y'all Gaming, the only
And
show
I'm
on the
still in
internet
shit.
that
I
asks,
gotta
"Are
get
y'all
out of
gaming?"
here because now it's echoing. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Y'all Gaming. I'm Coney. I'm here with TK Breezy. TK, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Just played. Had some good Tekken matches today, and now I'm here to talk about games.
I feel like we don't have much to talk about this week. I don't know about you, but I haven't really been. I have not been gaming as much as
No,
you know.
I think. Yeah, genuinely, it's the same stuff. Like last week, talked about Fortnite. Got to play a little more Fortnite. Still fun. Predecessor. I was playing that. That's the Paragon, um, like remake that has nothing to do with Epic, but it's still pretty good. Um, and then Gigantic is still doing well. I don't know about the numbers, but I know that the game is very fun right now. And then yeah, I've been playing a lot of TFT lately because of Malcolm. Thanks, Malcolm.
Shouts to Malcolm. Yep. I think we talked about it on a previous show where it feels like there's like a new spin on it, but they got that bonus every time a new set comes out. They get the opportunity to change some stuff around, which is nice. But
Yeah.
welcome to Y'all Gaming, everybody. We got two things to talk about, TFT and Rivals 2, which I wanted to talk about. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention this. Welcome to Y'all Gaming, presented by Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app and use code Y'all Gaming for a deposit match up to $100. What? $100. What? $100 for Prize Picks if you use code Y'all Gaming. Sorry about that. I should have said that before.
What?
100? What? 100? What? We're talking about Rivals 2, which has its, I think, the first online beta this weekend, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think there might have been, well, probably, there's been people who have found a way to play it online, but
Right.
don't know if it was an official way. But yeah, I think we're finally starting to get some Rivals online, which is good because I think a lot of people who have played Rivals so far that I've seen, on the TL and whatnot, have been relatively positive about Rivals. It was at Genesis, and so there was a decent amount of setups there for you to play Rivals with. I played Rivals myself just to try out the new Elephant, or Mammoth, and or whatever you wanted, elephant, mammoth, one or the other.
Loxodont, yeah.
And he was cool. I don't know if he's my type of character, but he was cool. And like just in general, I feel like the game is in a good spot. I'm excited to see what they do with some of the characters they did not bring back, but may bring back a little later. I do not want to see Orcane again, but that's just me. I'm sure the Orcane mains will probably hate me for that. It's fine, bro. I get it. Uh, but other than that, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be good. I don't get a chance to play it because I'm obviously gonna be at Level Up Expo, but I got a chance to play the game a lot already, and it's pretty nice game.
Yeah. I'm positive that everybody in the original game are going to come back at some point. I don't see why you would leave them out. I just don't know when or how long or whatever. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
one we might not know, but
What's
yeah,
what's the process of like going from pixel to 3D? And like is it harder to animate? Is it way longer to animate? Is it easier to
sure,
animate?
yeah.
Like just like all kind of stuff like that I'm kind of interested in. It's funny that like this is happening right now because of like we're literally 1 month away from multiverse as well too. So
Right.
it's like if this game does that well, it's already going to like cause issue for multiverses.
Well, maybe. I mean, at least it's not out yet. It's only in the first weekend or whatever. But
Yeah.
um yeah, I don't know. I actually worry about, and maybe this is a dumb way to think of it, but I worry that Rivals is being too accessible. Like everybody's seen it, a lot of people are playing it now. Um, all of this is mitigated if it's a good game. Like no matter what, the
Mhm.
bottom line, if it's a fun game, like people will still want to play it, which I think shows a lot of confidence in their product, which is a good thing. But like you lose a lot of the mystique, I think. And I wonder how people are going to think after this weekend. Um, because this weekend is going to show everything, faults and all. And I think that's a bold strategy considering there's so many games in early access now. A lot of them just aren't ready to be seen. I mean, Rivals is, I think. I after playing it, after seeing a lot of gameplay. But let's say that they show the game off and then they show the servers or whatever, and then on Friday it's a disaster. Um, I don't know. I worry for them, but of course I'm thinking worst case scenario. So that's probably not. You know,
Yeah, and I think Dan has a pretty good grasp on what he's trying to do here.
I believe in Dan a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe in Dan. So I feel like even if it did kind of mess up, I think he would be able to spin it in a way where, you know, one, he'll probably make a joke about it, and two, he'll be able to like, all right, this isn't like the final game. Like, don't even worry about it. Like, we have a couple technical difficulties, whatever.
Sure.
It is that's funny that we're talking about like the accessibility of being able to play this game and whatnot because of the stark contrast of what we've seen from again multiverses and Rivals. Like
Right.
everyone's got their hands on Rivals throughout this process of Rivals 2, and multiverses is like we show you guys little snippets and hope that you are extremely hype over seeing Superman do something he was doing in Multiverses 1 already. So like you know what I mean? It's interesting. It's very interesting marketing strategy from both sides, how they're like literally the exact opposite.
Yeah. Did you see the Barbie stuff from Multiverses 2?
No.
Yeah, so they put out, it wasn't Barbie stuff, but they put out on their thing, it was like, what did everybody do during the off season? And they had a picture of Stripe with like a burning car behind him, and it kind of suggested like Mad Max because it's a WB property. I don't know if that was a hard Mad Max suggestion. Maybe I don't know the series enough, but they also had something with Superman and someone else, and it was clearly Barbie. Like they're alluding to Barbie. Now, that's crazy to me if you're not adding Barbie to the game or like, having like a Barbie dream house stage. Maybe this is something, and maybe I'm thinking too big here. Maybe this is something to show to executives. Like they're like, hey, look, people loved this Barbie meme. Maybe we should add Barbie to the game and try to get the licensing. I think that's a Hasbro thing or whoever owns Barbie, Mattel. Anyway, maybe I'm thinking about it this too much. But when I saw that, I was like, huh, that's a strange thing to push, because it said something about like, what did we do during the off season, and it was like Shaggy and Superman or something, Velma maybe, and it was like caught the biggest blockbuster of last year. So they're saying that Barbie was the biggest movie, which is true, and they own it. But
would 100% play Barbie though.
Yeah, no question.
Like,
Absolutely.
No question.
Yeah. Honestly, obviously.
Oh man, that would be, yeah. I think that's probably, it's crazy that like they've had 4 to 5 characters added since the game came out, and the speculation of Barbie is better than any of the characters that have been added so far, except for LeBron. I love LeBron. That's
LeBron's
my guy.
great.
But yeah, everybody else, I'm like,
I like
dude,
Gizmo. Like design
character wise,
yes,
design wise, yes. I'm talking about like, ooh, I finally
The
get to,
hype of it.
like the Zelda of that game. Like I don't play Link in Ultimate, but like I like Zelda, so it's cool to see the inclusion of a character that I like.
Yes.
But like I didn't feel that way about none of those characters. Don't care about the Gremlins. Don't really care about Rick and Morty. Marvin the Martian. I mean, that was like too little, too late. And also, of all the Looney Tunes, like I think we could have picked somebody better than that too. But,
yeah, of course, no question. I think Daffy, or he's probably in the pipeline or something. I don't think we needed Marvin. I don't think we need any Looney Tunes at this point. If I'm honest,
I think we need to scrap Marvin.
Just get rid of him, cut him out.
He was never in the game actually, and then and put in Daffy. Bugs and Daffy should be in the game for sure.
It's funny that we started this talk about Rivals, and now we're back to Multiverses. We
can't help. We're Multiverse.
We love that game, man. We really do.
please, Multiverse. Please be. It's, the thing is, it's because I know that Rivals is good. I don't need.
Yep.
There's nothing in my head that's like something about this game is gonna. I'm like, nah, bro. Rivals is great. Rivals slaps. I'm ready for that. It's much easier to talk about how this game could fail because humans by nature are haters, right? Agree?
True.
Agree, y'all?
True.
All right, true. So yeah, like it's that same thing where it's like when something smells bad, everyone's like, what is that?
Yeah,
like they gotta go find it. But like if something smells good, you're just like, oh, that smells good. And then you just move on. Like you know what I mean?
I feel like Rivals we've played, we're like, damn, this is going to be good. It's just a question of how good. I think the big question with Rivals is, will it catch on outside the hardcore audience? And that's their biggest challenge. I mean, Multiverses has the same challenge, but it's different because their game is good, but it's so different that it's kind of a different conversation altogether. Meanwhile, Rivals is not doing the Melee thing. A lot of people, immediately dismiss it and they're like, oh, this is Melee. It's trying to be Melee, whatever. Rivals isn't doing that, but it is a lot closer to traditional platform fighters. So it's like, how do you break through to a Melee player or an Ultimate player? Or, that might be the bigger challenge. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm curious. Rivals 2 is very fun. I want to see how this weekend goes, not only in terms of like the network test or anything, but in terms of interest buzz. I don't really care about viewership that much, just about like how much people are talking about it. I've loved Loxodont a lot. He's very fun. Of
Yeah.
the little I played of him. And the frog is very fun too, very easy. I thought he'd be very complicated. He's very easy. So
Yeah. Tax says, I don't think you can break through to the melee players, and I don't think they're worth it. And I think that's absolutely
Probably.
facts. There's
Yeah.
a lot of games that have tried to cater directly to the melee people, and they have died. And it's not even that they're like necessarily terrible games. It's just you can't do that. Like you can't market to a niche of a niche. Like
Yes.
platform fighters already are kind of like a smaller niche of fighting games in general. And then you want to take that niche and cut into that niche, and then you want to cut that piece of niche into people who want to play your game. You're down to like 500 people at max.
Yes.
Like max, you know what I mean? And so yeah, like I think it's good that like you can take some references from Melee, but to be like, this is the Melee love letter or something like that, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't. Nothing will ever be Melee, and Melee will never leave Melee to go be something else. So just, you should market to gamers. I think that's why the big boom of Multiversus happened like that, because of the fact that it was one, marketed to gamers, and also the IP is very strong. Like a Warner Brothers anything is probably going to do good for the first few weeks. Rivals, on the other hand, I think has actually done a good job of being just considered a platform fighter. Like it's not like, oh, this is like a Smash. Like no, that's a platform fighter. Rivals is Rivals now, so I think they'll have a big enough fan base to be able to sell the game and do well. I just don't know if they're going to sell like multi-millions type.
Do you think they alienated their original audience? Because I think a lot of the original players don't like the new vision.
I mean,
not
that's
a
possible.
lot.
I was kind of on that wave for a bit. Like when I first saw it, I was
Really?
like shields, ledges, ew. And then I played it and I was like, okay, this is fine. Because I like that originality of Rivals 1. No shield, no ledges. Like good spacing and pairing is really what it's up. But now we got some Smash mechanics back. I don't think it's like absolutely completely changed the game. I feel like you still get to do a lot of the things that you wanted to do before.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I can see how like from jump that would, like, somebody who was a Rivals stan is like, I don't like this. On the flip though, most of the people that are saying that are those like super grinders,
Right.
and I don't care to ever cater to super grinders.
Right.
Like,
yeah. It's
I'm never. Yeah.
it comes down to like, is the value of swapping greater than the the concept of just staying in your lane? Because like I'm in the opposite boat where I looked at Rivals and I'm like, okay, this is clearly made with love, very good game. I can see the passion and the vision. I just don't like it. It looked like I didn't like the look of it. It was hard for me to parse what was going on unless I like really played the game. It's just it doesn't really hit for me, even though I could appreciate it. So it just became like I was never gonna touch it. But with this new one, it's like, oh, sick. So I'm into it now. But we'll see. I mean, I'm gonna be trying it out in 2 days, along with a lot of other people, I'm sure. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, Crumbs. You got that kind of on the nail though. It feels like Smash just eats all their lunch because casuals looking for a platform fighter are always going to go to Smash. Again, that's a lot of that. More so is probably IP. I don't think that Smash by any means is a bad game though, from the casual standpoint at all. Like it is, there's a lot of stuff to do in there to just have fun. So, and I think that's one of the things that other platform fighters have not really honed in on, is appealing to the casuals as well. Like, with how big tournaments are, we're like literally 0.1% of the people who probably bought Smash, right? So normally when it comes to these other platform fighters, you have like 80% of the people who bought that game are probably there, right? So it's a little hard. I mean, it's a little hard to like beat that formula, but at the same time, I think a lot of people who are making platform fighters aren't really looking to make a fun platform fighter. Like no one's like, I really like Smash a lot. I want to make a Smash like with all the wackiness. No.
Right.
They're all like, I like Smash, but I don't like this casual shit.
I want to make a Fox.
I want to make a Fox. I want to make something super competitive that everybody who doesn't like Smash competitive will come play, and then that just never works out.
Yeah, it's tough to land. I don't know. We keep waiting for a game to break through. Maybe it'll be Rivals 2. I feel like we talk about this every week, but that's Rivals 2, guys. The beta is this weekend. It is streamable and
Ooh.
online, so
Ooh.
you'll be able to catch all your favorite Smash content creators, Rivals content creators, whatever. I backed the game at the $50 level, the basic one. So I'll be on that. I'm sure TK will. Well, no, you're going to be in Vegas, actually. You're going to...
I have the game already, though.
Damn, now he's bragging.
Yeah, I just don't ever get a chance to play it. Sorry, bro. If Bam there, maybe. Because he's,
Yeah, I have the game, too. I just don't, I don't want to grind it. I don't want to play CPUs. You know what I mean? I just want to play online. So with online on this weekend, that's all I care about. So...
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna be doing that, and we're gonna get the TFT in just a moment. But first, TK has a little bit of something to tell you guys, according to his notepad on his other monitor. What does that say?
Yeah, no, I was actually looking at great deals that you could get right now. You got great deals you can get right now. Hey, here's a good seg actually. So if you live in Texas, you know that there's that ban on that certain site that you can't go to anymore. Well, maybe you can actually still get to it. Maybe it's your favorite site, and therefore you're like, damn, I have a lot of saved data there. I should get back in there. Well, I got you covered, man. ExpressVPN, they'll do it up for you right there. ExpressVPN, we all know, protects your privacy and security online, right? But here's something you might not know. You can also use ExpressVPN to unlock movies and shows, movies that are only available in other countries.
Short films, perhaps.
Yeah, short films. You know what I mean? Like it's
maybe especially short, depending on your tolerance. But anyway, maybe a trailer.
But if you want to get access to all these things and protect your data as well, you should go to this link right now, expressvpn.com/y'allgaming, and you can get an extra 3 months of ExpressVPN for free. That's expressvpn.com/y'allgaming. Go to expressvpn.com/y'allgaming to learn more. Yeah, there you go.
Please do. All right, on to our next topic, TFT. What's going on now?
Same old, man. I actually hate that game. So, but it's one of the, League has a formula that they're so good at of giving you a game that genuinely you're probably not having a good time on about 80% of the time.
Yeah.
But that 20% hits so hard.
Yeah.
So like I'm going 5th, 7th, like 3 or 4 games in a row, pissed. Then I get that win. And I'm like, yeah, I knew I was him, bro. Just like League when we used to play back in the day.
Yep,
we'd have those we had those games, we were 5-stack. Games will be like 30 minutes sometimes. We get a W. Next game, 30 minutes. L. All right, we're on med. Next game, hour and 10 minutes because no one's making the right decisions when we finally get like a pick. L. Now everybody in the call is mad at each other.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like you were saying it's like 20% not fun, or 20%
20% fun.
20% fun. Yeah, I was gonna say for League it's flipped because League was miserable most of the time. That game is messed up.
Bro, we're on the same boat. Like 80% unfun. I'm having the worst time.
Oh, I got it mixed up on TFT then. Why are you playing TFT if it's that miserable then? That's just gambling, man.
Hey, whoa, hold
it's
on.
Not even a skill thing. You're just picking out like I like that character. Like that doesn't even.
Hold on.
Where's
Mr.
the skill
League.
in TFT? You're getting
it's
random characters.
It's knowing when to pivot your board, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it's still luck. It's like, I should pivot
not
here.
Random, bro.
Oh, wow, I hit after pivoting. That's still you got lucky that you hit.
I mean, it's controlled randomness. What are you talking about, bro? Like it's like Stupid. If everybody is playing Heavenly, there's not that many Heavenly units for you to grab. Therefore, you just lose. We all shake hands and we go 8th, all right? Or whoever got. Now that's when it becomes luck. Like who actually got to see it in our shop first, right? But once you start like actually playing some deep level TFT, and you're like, all right, man. Every few rounds, I got to check other people's boards to make sure they're not in my lane, to make sure I'm not missing. I'm not re-rolling for no reason, or do I just level to go past them? All that other good stuff. That's when TFT really starts to open up. When I first started playing, that was a gamble. I didn't care. I was buying everything in the shop. I didn't care. I was making the worst team of all time. But now, I got that knowledge.
Whatever.
There still is a little bit of luck in there, though. Sometimes you get the best, like augment. But then it's like, all right, like you get the Shin augment where he's like 3 spaces back and then he just gets to swing from back there, but he's a behemoth. But then like if somebody else is playing behemoth and they were going to play behemoth anyway, they're still griefing your game. If your Shin's a 1-star, who cares? So
no way.
I don't know, man. It's a good time. I'm having a great time playing some TFT, but I'm also not having a great time playing some TFT because I lose. But when I win, it's all worth it.
It's literally just gambling. The crazy thing is, it's like every time they put out a new set or there's a new board or whatever, they can always get the old people back, which is not really, I think, the case for other like League. New season maybe, but I don't think it changes the game as fundamentally as like new sets do, right? Because new sets, like, you have entirely new units that like
Yeah.
shape the game entirely. I don't know. That feels very different to me and kind of interesting, but I don't know what the player base is. I don't know how many people are in TF2 as opposed to League, as opposed to, who knows. But I just know that there's always stuff changing.
I feel like if there's any game that has a player base that's not regular League, it is definitely TFT. Because I don't know who's playing Runeterra like that, and
Right.
the fighting game's coming out. I'm definitely hopping online first day because I know it's gonna be all those League players. Be like, oh yeah, bro, it's League time, and I get to bust all their asses before they all leave, and then I'm just playing like anime fighting game players, which means I'm gonna start getting my ass beat. So I'm gonna be there day one, like it's nothing. I don't care if there's like a $100 a deluxe edition to play test it 3 days early. I'll be there.
It's gonna be very funny too, because like you'll be able to tell in the MMR immediately. Like, like when you hit the Marvel players, you know what I mean? You're like playing people, they're not moving that fast. They're hitting light, medium, heavy tag. Like, it's the very obvious combos. And then somebody's going to be Magneto Dash, and you're like, oh no. Oh god, that Yasuo is moving. I quit. Forfeit. Let me out. I don't deserve
you pay
to be
money
in
to
this
watch Tyler One play League. Oh my god, he's already raging. Now he's raging more. That would be.
He'd be good at it, man. Give him a month.
I
Oh
think- I
no,
think
it'd be
he'd be-
very
I
funny
think
because he
it'd
would
be
have a
very
tag.
funny, yeah.
He would have a tag guy, and he would get pissed at them. That would be
Oh, yeah.
amazing, actually.
I think the League guys actually are pretty. Like, I mean, that Sajam Slam, a lot of them were higher ranked than I was.
True.
I was like, hey,
true,
you know
true.
what? I can't even beat you guys. Understand game. Ball. So, yeah. I mean, I think I'm excited to see all that. I'm excited to see this the future of what Riot decides to do outside of that, because they had announced some other games. They had like some MMO or some RPG they were talking about as well too. I feel like they kind of put that in the back burner to talk mostly about 2XKO.
Yeah.
But you probably should. I think this is the main focus right now. So we did League, we did TFT, we did Runeterra. Now we're doing a fighting game, and then after that we can focus on our MMO or RPG or whatever the hell that thing was.
Yeah. I think they stopped on the MMO for right now. They delayed it or something.
Yeah.
Taxes. I don't think Tyler One could play its fighting game. He could. Bro, he could do. Dude, he did chess. He did League, all roles, multiple times. Challenger. I believe he has that gene in his brain where he just puts himself on something. He could do it, straight up.
Yeah.
Like
Ninja Chinchilla said their lead dev left for health reasons like a year ago, so they've been radio silent. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense for sure.
Are MMOs, and this is like pure, like this is a real question that is not like rhetorical. Like, do MMOs have real player base? Like, is there a wide enough pool of people to play a League MMO right now? Because I know 14 is huge, but I don't know any other MMOs beyond that. I know World of Warcraft is like big, but like I don't know if those people are leaving. Would a League MMO grab people?
I believe. Hold on, let me see. New World. Who's
I
playing
don't
New
know.
World
I
right
mean,
now?
I don't know enough about it. Lost Ark, is that game big?
8,000 people are currently playing New World.
Okay. Okay.
Lost Ark. And that's just on Steam charts, by the way. Lost Ark has 58K people playing.
Ah!
What the?
League has the IP power. No, it doesn't. They put out that new game and 20 people played it.
What new game?
See? You don't know Song of Nunu? They had they were putting out like small indie single A games.
It's a one-player game. That's why you gotta keep
Yeah?
the multiplayer going on. Final Fantasy currently has 28K, which means Lost Ark. I mean, that's just on
Damn!
Steam again, which means Lost Ark is bigger right now. What?
That blows my mind. I didn't know that. Oh, it's a Korean MMO. Does that mean like it's bigger in Korea, or are we talking like when you say Korean MMO, does that mean like I know it's made in Korea, but like is it big over here? Maybe I'm just America pilled and I'm not seeing.
I mean, I still think there's
global
definitely
picture.
space. Guild Wars even still Guild Wars 2 has 3,000 people playing. Surprising.
Okay, my bad. MMOs are still hype. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, that's probably dead for MMO standards, but like Black Desert has 19K. Look, what the? All right, bro. Like, I'm very surprised, bro.
All
Like,
right,
this is-
man. MMOs are
I'll-
huge. Okay.
Yeah, man, yeah. So, all right. So yeah, I was gonna say like there's probably a lot of non-Steam players for Final Fantasy 14, but Lost Ark definitely has quite a bit of Steam players right now. So yeah, it looks like the MMOs are definitely popping. I could definitely see a League MMO popping at least for like a year,
Sure.
you know. So
That blows
we'll
my
see.
mind. Yeah. All right. Well, back to TFT. Anything else you want to add before?
no, that's it, bro. TFT is
Oh,
great.
my
I'm about to go play some TFT right now as I order food because I need to eat, and then I'm gonna go pack the rest of my bag so I can go to Vegas. Woo! Yes, sir. Going to Vegas. Gonna be a good time. Yay!
Are you streaming again?
No, I'm done today.
Gotcha. Okay.
I started at like 11 or something. So
Sure. All right. Well, he's gonna go enjoy some TFT. I'm gonna go set up for my stream tonight, and you guys should go download Prize Picks. What's Prize Picks? Prize Picks is the largest daily fantasy sports platform in North America, and they are bringing you Y'all Gaming today. The easiest and most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports, just you against the numbers. Instead of battling thousands of other players, including pros and sharks, you can pick more or less than on 2 to 6 player stat projections and watch the winnings roll in. You can get on the excitements with Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app, and they're available in more than 30 states across the country, including California, Texas, and Georgia. Don't know why we got that third one. The other two are very populous. Georgia also. So I know you Atlanta bros are popping off right now. You could turn $10 into $1,000 with NBA, NHL, and college basketball entries today on Prize Picks, guys. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy with Prize Picks. And remember, use code YALLGAMING to get $100 matched on your first deposit. That's right, $100 matched on your first deposit. Thanks, Prize Picks, for sponsoring the show. Okay, thanks for watching. Y'all gaming, everybody. I think that's it. You got anything else? Nothing
nope.
else, right?
Follow me at TK Breeze or sub to my channel, please, if you have an extra sub hanging around, and go watch Level Up Expo because I will be on comms with the rest of the boys. Me, Charles gonna be back. Let's go, Charles.
Ooh, Charles, I missed that guy.
And then doing some teching as well. So should be a good time. Hope you guys enjoy that, and hope you guys enjoy the Coney stream later. We'll catch you on the next one.
See you next time. Goodbye.